So you might have gotten Beidou from any banner really. You might have got it right up a while ago, you might have got it maybe today, because that's why you might be watching this video, but I'm going to show you why you should build Beidou, and why she is an insane DPS character. So, my Beidou is currently level 70 with about 2000 attack because of my artifacts. Her crit damage is up, but her crit rate isn't very high because I haven't got into crit rate. Her electro damage bonus is only 18% because I haven't got a goblet for her yet. I haven't got an electro damage goblet at all. However, she's still very strong. So weapon wise, I'd strongly recommend the prototype Archaic, because first off, it's the best free to play claymore that you'll be able to obtain for Beidou. So you could use Snowtomb Star Silver like I did in my Xinyan build, but it benefits only physical damage. Xinyan works a lot better with physical damage, whereas Beidou, she can use physical damage most definitely, because you could use it only to auto attack, but the other skill in her build strongly uses electro damage, and it's really good. So you could obviously use your normal attack, which is obviously 5 times, and your charge, plunge, attack, and what. However, Tide Cooler is probably the most fun part of her kit, so she can basically counter for, at level 6, 224% damage, which is quite a lot, really. It's because she can hit for like 4000 damage upwards just by countering. So let's just try this out quickly, so I can explain why countering is so good. So, fun fact, you can use any fire type character, but I recommend jungling because of Goober being able to put the fire on the floor quickly. So these guys are low level, but if you throw this on the floor and then set the grass on fire and then counter, that's already that's 7k damage right there. So that's a lot of damage, you know. But why? So artifacts. I'm using 4-piece gladiators because I use auto attacks for better sustain. Because Tide Cooler has a 7-second cooldown, so to go only into electro damage and not just regular attacks, that would be more of a kind of like you have to wait for it to come back up. So I'm using a 4-piece gladiator set, so you could go into crit damage or crit rate if you want to see some even bigger numbers. However, I've just gone straight into attack for bigger sustain. So 4-piece glad really affects Beidou because that increases her normal attack damage by 35%, which is extremely useful to have. 2-piece set, 18%. However, if you know what I want to do is for Tide Cooler, what I might consider doing is I might definitely try and go for a Thundering Fury set. Only a 2-piece. So you might do 2-piece Thundering, 2-piece Glad, but this one has crit damage and a bit of crit rate. This might be a good circlet to use. Of course, I have a crit gladiator set as well, but yeah. So those are like the 2 sets you might want to put. Early game, I recommend obviously early game because some of you might be early game. You know, you might need a bit of help. You're just enjoying the game. You got Beidou. You know, you just want to try her out, Jill. You know, have fun. You know, take the game at your own pace. It's a free to play game. You know, it's no PvP at all. So if I actually have any. I don't think I have any I do have a couple pieces of Resolution. Yeah, so I recommend Resolution of Sojourner. You can get it 3-star, but I've used up all my 3-star ones. But 18% attack rate, and then maybe early game as well, I would recommend a Berserker set. So Resolution of Sojourner, bit of Berserker. You can't go wrong then. And then maybe mid game, if you ever got a blood, because you can get Bloodstained Chivalry pieces normally without having to do domains. Yeah, you might want to use one Bloodstained Chivalry if you like to use her for physical damage. If not, a bit of electro damage. she gains electric damage through Ascension, so that's really useful. And talent-wise, I'd say level up normal and Tidecaller to level 6, then start. I'd say I'd go with Tidecaller because I like to use it for big damage. Stormbreaker, which is her ult, is particularly good because it can be used as either a support skill or a damage skill. You can use it as damage to help Beidou do more damage just by using her, because it will basically give her normal attacks a bit of extra lightning damage. Or what you could do is, if you had, let's say, a child, which, okay, not very many people have, so this is a bad example, the electro damage, which infuses your normal and charge attacks, can also go to child. And for example, if child was using his melee stance and he had the electro damage, he does water and electro, therefore permanently doing some big electro damage and electro charge reactions permanently, which is amazing. So Beidou is a very good DPS to have. Tier lists say that she's not very good, but I mean, I like using her. She's a lot of fun. Countering is great. She also gets a shield when countering, so you don't have to worry about taking damage there. So that will lower the amount of damage that you actually take. Obviously, I don't have any constellations because I didn't spend any money to get Beidou. So yeah, that, if not, the constellations are alright. You know, it's just a bit of extra damage, a bit of extra shield. Most tier lists say that you need Constellation 4 for her to be good. I mean, yeah, Constellation 4 benefits her well, but you don't need Constellation 4 to do good. Like, Prototype Archaic is great on her. Like, you could, if you want to use her as a support character, maybe Sacrificial Greatsword to end Tidecaller's cooldown. However, though, it's only got a 7-second cooldown, so it's not the best use of a Greatsword. Pavonius, if you like the energy recharge, maybe. Bell, no, never use the Bell. Bell's garbage. Prototype Archaic is probably the best choice. Snow Team starts over in second place. If not, if you're early game, Debate Club. Debate Club is great. So yeah, that was a quick Beidou guide. Should you build her?
It's hard to
Absolutely.
remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
She is she's one of my favourite characters in the game, and she's a 4-star. And yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video.